I mean, realistically, if it eats level 2 new players, there's probably a problem. So yeah, it's tuned a bit hard here intentionally, but we'll see. I mean, we want to make sure the game is challenging, and there's no harm in dying occasionally, even if you happen to have played for thousands of hours as your job.
Right.
Says
19,000. So I want to like cover one more thing.
Unbelievably good matchup, Tricked versus Godsent in that final. I think commiserations to Gambit youngsters. They did show tenacity. Again, a young team. They're starting to get some more LAN experience. Semi-finals definitely not a bad result for them. That win against Heretics looked pretty good for them, but overall, Godsent were clearly a class.
More.
I'm also.
Where's dead?
Oh, nice.
Come mercy, come mercy, come mercy, come
I'm
mercy.
in the same room. Ball.
Dead, nice.
It might go ball and try to go left.
Unfortunately, Oak is one of the examples where RNG does come into play a lot of people. Oh! What? Wait, what? Is that a tabula rasa for Tai Killer?
That is a tabula rasa for Tai Killer. His face when he saw that.
There's not going to be any switching between campaigns, right?
that's right. You have to play through in the campaign you selected, even if it kills you constantly.
Not constantly, just 3 times. Okay, I was really hoping not to die.
Fnatic crush in a 1-on-5, and he is dead as well. 10 rounds at the end of the half, and a 3K for Brolin to close it out as well. All too familiar territory for Fnatic. A fast T side and scrappy as Brolin and Flusher are with each other. We're going to be throwing it over to...
Stay still.
Oh. Oh, okay. That's a thing.
Wow. I wasn't planning for my build to be inspired by Quinn, but I have very little damage.
Is that an attack on New Zealanders in general? Or?
No, just Quinn.
If it's going to be a PC game on the phone, as far as the monetization goes, I mean, if it doesn't make any money, it was a fun thing to do, right? Like, the priority is keep the PC players happy, and then we'll make money there. And if they can have a phone game to also play, it doesn't matter if it's making, like, never once in our projections have we put $1 of revenue on the mobile game.
Right.
I mean,
well,
we'll
that's
still sell micros and stuff, but it doesn't matter whether it does well. You know, it's the PC game's doing well, and that's the important thing.
Well, that's a really great philosophy.
Because my $200 Apple rechargeable. Sorry, wrong local. I think it's the next one over for the pawn shop.
You live down here now.
2000 Apple rechargeable AirPods.
Mr. Loco.
Nick Merck's Cold Chef.
Sure.
Timothy, Tim the Tapman Better.
That's a big agree.
I main Pokemon Ans. Alan Zoka Furrer.
A big agree.
Wait, I might get hooked on purpose and then just
Okay,
right. Wait,
yeah, okay. Big range.
where's that? Oh,
I think the list
wait, ready? Oh, I'm waiting for it. Hit me.
Yo, someone watch C9, please.
I'm watching.
Behind it, yeah, but at the same time, with not many maps on record and not many victories, this.
I mean, I think honestly having a roster change this season helped a lot. I think if we were coming in like the same roster again, just kind of, not I want to say autopiloting. Toad.
This is our Turbo appearance again.
He had to scare me because I scared him before. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways, I think if we were coming in with the same roster again.
I'm so lost.
Where's your gun?
549. No. Ever since I've pet you, Nelson, I've lost every single game. You know that? I knew you were a fucking failure, Nelson. I knew it. Be gone.
God.
Yo, you reckon I can drive by pan?
Dude, can you imagine a drive-by pan? Like you smack someone in the face.
Hey, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's coming up.
Kill. Right side of the big rock in front of you, behind it. Left side. Wait.
Kind of similar strategy to what we saw before. Looks like they're going for a big boost here to see over the smoke. And they're going to spot him out, and Food's going to be eaten up. Unfortunate for him. Now Moose alone on the site. Flashbangs come through and do look good, but Grass Faction hits another shot, and the B site will.
Well, that feels amazing. Thank you.
Oh?
Oh, guys, we found it! Black! Woo, woo,
So that's one of the other things we wanted to make sure is like pathofexile had actually gotten too easy. We really wanted to make sure with PoE 2 that we brought back the difficulty. Like I remember there was a time when like Fire Fury on the beach was actually a dangerous fight you would be worried about, and we just lost that over time as like various balance things occurred. So there you go. So yeah, now that's something I feel like we've really managed to get back.
Hearts in the chat. I have a tech plan on me. I don't know what you guys are running.
Hearts in the chat? Yeah, what the fuck? Hearts in the chat?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Fuck your hearts in the chat, guys.
Hearts in the chat? Who the fuck is subscribing over there?
Perhaps they were meant to end like this in perpetual solitude. Intelligence was a state of mind, as with reality.
I'm fine with dicks, don't get me wrong. Dicks are great. Dicks, balls, they're all great.
Yeah.
But I don't